Okay. Yep. It should be online now. If you go, edit my face real quick. Yep.
You gotta
We
get.
we we live.
Are we on the one?
We are on the one.
We on the one. All right. So shouts out to Father Gabriel for keeping us blessed. That's first things first.
Mm.
I mean, you already know, man. You got to keep the fresh holier than thou. But
Shit, I think it's against the rules to have your shirt off on Twitch. Let me move my boy back a little bit.
there is no reason that this man should be naked right now. That's number one.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Armin.
You already know exactly who it is, man. I ain't even got to say it. It's your boy Jen, and I miss all of you. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. And we are back for the Gamers Grind podcast. We gonna try and make this a weekly thing, maybe. Can't promise.
Man, but we here now, and that's all
y'all
that
know
matters.
who you're referring to. But we used to stream all the time. Y'all know it. Y'all watched it. You now can catch us on our YouTube channels right below. Anyway,
man, they right down there. They right down there.
Right down there in the comments below. But anyway, but anyways, my boy, what have you been playing this week?
Man, I was going through a withdrawal on Doom for a while because I stopped playing it for about like 2 weeks. I hopped back on that, and then I started playing the now empty Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
What do you mean? Now is no one playing it already?
Man, when I tell you that there's no free-for-all match, there's only team deathmatch. It done got to that level already.
Are you serious?
There's no one there. Like, I sat there for like 20 minutes on my phone looking at the screen, just like, that's how empty we got tonight. Like, there was no redemption. It was horrible. It was horrible. But the single player is fun. There's a dope robot in there that talks a lot of shit. So that's cool with me.
Yo, Covenant, we trying to start streaming again. It ain't gonna be an everyday thing, but we gonna try at least go for once a week, twice a week, individually. So that's what we're gonna try and do. But anyways, besides the point, my boy, what is wrong with Call of Duty? Why? Like, hold on, let me change it. We talking about Infinite Warfare?
Yeah. We're talking about Infinite Warfare.
Okay, so what is the problem? What do you think the problem is with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare?
I can tell you exactly what happened. Well, because I know a lot of people probably don't even know about this unless they're on PC. Well, they split their player base in half, like straight off rip. They had a version on Steam, and then they had a Windows 10 version on the store. So those people, I think, can play with the Xbox One users. So they just split the player base in half. And if you bought it on Steam and Windows 10 store, you couldn't play together. Those two were not compatible for online play.
But I thought, how did you buy it? Anyway, so my boy, Allah Akbar. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord, what's going on here already? But anyway, oh, Lord. My mom bought me a new laptop, and it gets really hot when the chat is being spammed. Now my legs are starting to hurt because it's getting so, oh my God.
What did I just say?
Anyways, where do you have the game?
I have it on Steam.
You have it on Steam, so
I bought the Steam version.
Do you know how many concurrent players are playing right now on Steam?
Currently, I have no idea. I didn't look at no numbers. The only number that I actually legit looked at myself was the percentage of the drop in the player base. Just period. I think it was like 67% or some shit like that.
Holy shit.
On PC, yeah.
So, have you tried to get your money back? Because I know at least on...
Well, I got it through GameShare. So, so we got a whole system set up. So we just throw in like money for it. But the best thing is you know, with Steam, within I think it's like 48 hours, if you don't have an under
2 hours
played, it's like 2 hours played, you can get your refund back. So honestly, it's like that. But in my personal opinion, you still got the zombies and the single player seeming dope so far. So if you didn't drop 60 on it, then you fine. But this ain't, especially on PC, don't get it for $60. It ain't smart. It's not smart to do that.
So why do you think the PC community is tired of Call of Duty?
We sick. Okay, so, it's not sick of Call of Duty because honestly, the problem is the actual creators of Call of Duty, what made Call of Duty hot initially, is now making Titanfall. So you
Okay,
see
true.
the innovation over there. So the problem is not Call of Duty. It's who's making Call of Duty. These guys have no innovation. They're just rerunning the same engine year after year for what now is 3 different developers.
Yeah, they
So
they rotate.
yeah, so you got all of them going down this path of mediocrity because it's the same engine. Like the multiplayer on this is damn near identical to Black Ops 3's.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just crazy, and I don't understand how in the world they plan to keep their sales up because this year has been a major drop in
Well, what
sales.
are like I don't know. We won't know what the sales are on console at least until the end of the year. But I am
Exactly.
imagining that on console they're selling millions of copies, or if
Now,
not.
console is, from what I heard, is doing extremely strong, and there's no reason for them not to be because you got consoles that could run them games at 1080p at 60 frames, and they still look good. They run good. The servers have no sign of actually failing on them somehow, even though I think it's still peer to peer. I think they're still using like older because I know in Battlefield 1, I think you get dedicated servers
Oh
all
yeah,
across the
yeah.
board. Yeah, so
My boy, my boy just burned his house down with pizza rolls. Goddamn.
bro, okay, that's what
That's
I want to
all
know.
I'm
How in
saying.
the world did they get that hot? Because I mean, when he was not standing next to the oven at all. That
All I want to know is like, why are you on Twitch right now if your house burned down? Like, it's time for you to go somewhere.
imagine he just standing out like in front of his house on his phone, like he got 5% left. He just watching the stream and his shit is burning
Crying.
down.
Oh shit.
boy,
But
boy.
but nah, like I feel you. I think PC. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped releasing it on PC.
Well,
And
see, I don't think it's the fact of them stopping releasing it because the player base on here for a multitude of games is still extremely strong. We still here. They just keep on giving us crappy ports. So like what you got with Mortal Kombat X, what they did with that was downright just it was disturbingly low even for any company, especially WB.
yeah,
But
but fighting games kind of don't have a home on PC either. But
but they're
and
trying
their
to make
player
it.
bases die really fast for some reason.
Well, that was the case up until Guilty Gear Xrd.
Okay, yeah.
So Guilty Gear Xrd released on PC. They dropped a perfect port. It literally was 1-to-1 with the PS4 version, and I think it even performed better. And so, like, you got game cases to when they are actually released and done well and handled well, they do well. They sell good figures. Everything moves nice. But like Mortal Kombat X, what they did was now they re-released the XL update, so we got that for the free.
And when
And
did
now,
that? When did
but
I'm gonna check the Guilty Gear stats because I don't think I'm going to Steam Spy right now. And
Killzone in the building.
when
What's
did
happening?
that come?
That boy
Yo!
Killzone.
My man did eat them burnt pizza rolls though. But anyway, what's going on,
Destroyed.
Killzone? I'm gonna say again, we shooting for at least a weekly podcast. Wait, what do you mean?
You never
What happened?
emailed this
Horrible.
man.
I missed something.
You never emailed this man.
What was I supposed to email him?
Man, you know about them the launch codes.
Look, them launch codes are now in the hands of Donald Trump. I can't help you,
Oh, bro, that's another thing. All I got to say,
bro.
Tyrone, not Tyrone Biggles, Clayton Bigsby.
Bro, we can't. Oh, hold on. Guilty.
Trump's America now.
but but yeah. So Guilty Gear, what game?
Guilty Gear Xrd, so it's just XRD.
Okay, so let's see. Holy shit! They've
Yeah,
got 30,000 players, or at least
yeah.
right now. So whatever it's doing, it's working. I
You know
think,
what it's
if I'm
doing?
reading
It's
this
a
right.
it's a good port. That's what that is. It's well built game. The servers are stable.
Whoa, actually, I lied. Concurrent players yesterday, 6.
Is that yesterday?
6.
Damn.
So hold on, let me. But yeah, I don't think PC gamers are. I don't think PC gamers are still going to play. I think they're done.
Well, see, it's not a fact of them being done. It's literally the fact of you look at the good port to bad port ratio. So it's like it doesn't matter if anybody is going to buy the product or if they release it on PC or not. It's going to be more or less about like let's look at the damn port, like the Attack on Titan port.
Okay. I want to
That
play
was
that
actually
game. I didn't play it. I wanted to
it
play
was
it.
actually really well done on PC. Like it had full controller support. I think you can either use the mouse and the keyboard also, even though it's built for like using a controller. Really comfortable for that. But that was a well done port. Same with what's the name of that damn game? Tales of Zestiria. That
Yeah.
one was done really, really well. Now Mortal Kombat X is flawless online. It even performs better than the PS4 and the Xbox One version on PC now.
Okay.
So yes, it performs like it's really, really good. And I think they recently, it may be old, but God Eater
I
Resurrection.
want to play that shit too.
That right there.
Oh my god. All right, hold on. While I get God Eater, before you go talk about God Eater, Killzone. Yes, I watch anime. My favorite anime is Code
Better not say
Geass.
it. Okay.
Is
Yeah,
my
boy, still
favorite.
better not change that up.
So, Jen, what is your favorite anime?
All right, so don't judge me, but Kill or Kill.
Oh, that's all right. Even though it's
Kill or
kind of
Kill.
Sailor
And
Moony, but
for animation's sake. For animation's sake and
okay.
that damn soundtrack alone, though, that shit. But if I had to say a close second, though, probably Soul Eater.
Well, my boy who burnt the pizza rolls, you need to call Social Security. But
Okay, so
anyway,
please give the suck with two C's. Nick. Do you know that is a sincerity that is unprecedented? Two C's? That's I'm not
but
finished.
Guilty Gear. Okay, tell me about Guilty Gear.
But man, so no, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know. I thought I knew about Guilty Gear. All I know is what's the main character? I can't even think of his name right now because now I'm thinking about the skill it takes to play this game, and I'm not there.
Guilty Gear or God Eater? I'm sorry, I got God Eater on the screen right now.
Guilty Gear Fighter. That's the one that
Okay.
very good fighting game, but I'm not nowhere near it. But God Eater Resurrection is legit a mature monster hunter on steroids.
Got you. Okay.
That's the best way to explain it. Like you have so much more control over everything you want to do.
What's up? Watch my videos. Please watch my videos.
Please,
YouTube.com/ArmorKing. Anyways.
starting bow.
But anyways,
My man, sorry.
but yeah, I've been playing fuck, what have I been playing? I've been playing Tyranny.
Bro, I've been seeing that. Like exactly, like break that down for me. I need to know how that game works.
All right, so Tyranny is not a first person, a third person top down RPG in the styles of Baldur's Gate. Hold on, let me put some Tyranny game. It's like
You already said a keyword right there. That's a keyword.
if I can spell that shit right. But anyways, it is ridiculous. Like you can do anything in this game, and every time I think I've done enough in the game, it just keeps it like it throws something
Keep
else
throwing
at
shit
me.
at you.
Like it gives you all the choice. It gives you all the choices. Any choice you can do anything you want in the game.
Shit,
So
I might need that. That sounds like something I might need.
I gotta think of a good way to explain it. So, all right. So there's a point where you're walking and you run into this girl, and the girl is of the enemy faction.
Okay.
You get the choice to kill her, you kill her, you can let her live, or you can get information for her. You can tell her why you guys are attacking her, which should be a secret, and all these things are at play. So whatever you tell her, your allies are going to react to it, and then that stuff's going to be remembered for in the future.
Oh Lord, so
So
it's that sounds like a damn control of your fate better than Mass Effect almost.
it is they focus Obsidian, the people who made Fallout New Vegas, made this game.
Oh, see, you ain't gotta say nothing else. That
So
right there, you got me because I
it
like
is
them.
like
I like Obsidian.
they did a good job, and both there's two factions there's three factions, four factions. I keep coming up with factions because they keep throwing stuff in, and you got to keep making choices between all this stuff. And
That right there sounds extremely dope, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And that was
it
called Tyranny.
Tyranny.
Damn.
#1 top seller on Steam.
I know that name got hurt.
Really? Really?
I ain't gonna say nothing else about it, but damn, that was crazy. That's a grind. Oh man, hold on. Oh, this dude's actually real.
Who?
Please give the suck.
Oh, look, my boy. All
They
I'm
real.
saying, I don't Kanye. Tell him Kanye.
Kanye, just look at Kanye's face.
Kanye will tell you what I think. Go ahead, Kanye. You good? Really? Oh, okay. There you go. But what else you been playing, man?
Man, shoot, bro. I've been on the Owl Boy. That game
Lord.
has captivated you, man.
What you think about? What you give us the lowdown. I'm gonna pull it up right now because I know you did a video. So
man. See, what I ended up doing was I played through the whole game and then I had to replay the ending again because it creeps up on you. That's like the only downside. I'm gonna get the downside out the way is that the ending creeps up on you, but then it wraps up in such a way to where it's all worth it. So none of that even matters.
Bro, I can't find your channel.
Man, you just gotta type in that Gen World.
All right. Look. Gen, is that one word? All one word?
Throw it all together. It's all one word.
There you go. Okay, now it showed up. You know there's 2 Gen World gamers, and they both probably you. But anyway,
they both of me.
Okay, so now
I made sure of that.
Look, Killzone, look. That's for you, man. Kanye said that's for you. But anyways, all right, so there you go. Got your video playing. Talk about it, man.
Man, so first things first. You play with your boy, I can't even think of his name right now, Otis. Yeah, you could play with Otis. Now, he is a new generation of these owl folk. They don't have no actual name. They are just a new generation of owls. Very intelligent. They hail down from some godlike owl folk. And basically, he wants to be a part of their military to protect the town, but that just doesn't go down because he is weak and he can only fly. He has no way to defend himself. So when the game introduces his friends, they actually become new gameplay mechanics, also just along new characters. So You got your first character, he is your gunner. So you fly around with Otis using your left hand or your WASD keys if you use it on a keyboard. Then you got your mouse to control your boy Genny's gun play. He looked like Luigi cousin, but we ain't gonna talk about that or go there. Basically, then every character has like their own weapon or ability. Like there's he's a stick bug, but he's posing as a spider. So he has like a grappling hook that he throws around to like get through places that you couldn't get to before. So they unlock new areas. They expand the world as you get the characters. They fill in the story. Everything is just magical. It's just,
So
game is a masterpiece.
So I think this game. So it's been in development for 10 years, right?
Yeah, it was about 9 or 10 years. Yeah, that's how long they were in development. Yeah.
I don't think just talking about PC gamers at the time. I think we're burned out on platformers, and I think this is a good one. But I think there's so many platformers out. Right now we're just talking about Owlboy and my thoughts on and Kanye's thoughts, obviously, on our PC gamers as a whole burned out on platformers. And
okay.
Go ahead. I say yes, and let me explain why I feel this way.
Okay, I'm about to say, you go ahead and explain why you feel this way.
Drop out. Is it on Imgur? If it's on Imgur, sure. If not, I'll whisper it to me, and I'll take a peek. But anyways, we lost Jen, guys.
No.
You good, man?
No, all is good, brother. All is good. Okay.
But
that was my fault.
My bad. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, the reason I think PC gamers are tired is because there's so many of them, and it's hard to do something different. And still looking at your video, it looks like they did a lot different with the using of different characters. But I played a game, Quiver of Crows, which is also, and it's not done to this level.
Okay.
But it's still Nah, Wolf drop down look like an American site. I don't know about that one.
That boy said, "I don't look American."
that don't look trustworthy.
He said, "Go look at the link."
But
Bruh.
it's RaymerAsia.net.
That don't even sound that.
I don't know what that is.
We good, play ball.
I don't know what that is. That sounds like it'll eat my computer alive.
That junk right there, you turn your computer on, that junk is gonna turn into a toaster.
But yeah, I feel like we're just done. There's too many of the same thing. I think yes. That's
let me break down. Let me break down why it's not. See, when it came to that generation of games, not only just with platformers, we saw a lot of things tried to get that entire genre to a different place, like throughout the 3D generations, like the 64, PS1 era and shit. So basically what you got was all of these companies, Sega, Nintendo, all of them tried to make this leap from 2D to 3D. In my personal opinion, the only one who actually transferred to 3D successfully was Mario.
Okay.
Like, even though like all of these like big labels like Donkey Kong Country, who else went to 3D? Gex from back in the day. There was just a multitude of 2D games that tried to go 3D. Only one I feel that actually made it popularly was Mario. When Sonic went 3D, he should have just stayed 2D. Going 3D was a big bad decision for him because his gameplay style just doesn't work well in 3D. I don't care what nobody say. Adventure 2 sucks. That game is not good.
Yeah. Sonic is dead.
No.
Sonic is dead.
Nah. Nah.
How can they make another Sonic?
Okay, the best way right now, like how Sonic is being made right now, is going back to what works. See, they skipped over a
side scroller.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I don't feel that they're dead, getting that out of the way.
Okay.
I believe that
we are PC gamers.
Exactly.
But all right, but continue.
But now, like, why are games like, let's see, Minecraft?
Minecraft was new to its kind, and everything tries to recreate Minecraft, and they just can't do it right now. But Minecraft is not a 2D platformer. You want me to name? I can name 5 really good 2D platform. I can name 5 really good 2D platformers, and I can name like 100 really bad 2D platformers.
And I can probably name another 5 that will counter those.
All right, we got Shovel Knight.
Best.
We got Owlboy.
Best.
Super Mario Maker.
The best.
Rive, which I thought was all right. What else? I can't even think of a 5th one. I can't think of a 5th 2D platformer. But if you go on Steam right now, I can go on Steam right now. Let me see if I can. All right, yeah, it's on this screen, so y'all don't gotta see nothing. And we go 2D. Actually, no, I'm not even going. I'm gonna look at games not even out that are 2D platformers.
Okay.
And this will prove there's just too many that it's hard to stick out.
Truth. Now that sentiment is 100% true. I agree with that 100%. And I guess like just my counter argument on the entire thing is something that Shigeru Miyamoto said. I can't remember the exact quote off the top of my head, but basically it's a form over function. So you have these games which look the part, like let's take Mighty Number 9, that old bullshit of a game.
Okay, that was 2D.
Yeah, that game right there. See, they're studying the engines of how these games work. Like Mega Man was so simple, but it worked so well because of how it was designed. Its full design philosophy is like not perfect, but it held up over time, obviously, because people still speed run Mega Man 2 to this day.
The music in the game is so sexy,
bro. Ain't it? Like
that's all I gotta say.
And then that's like another case where I feel that we got so much power for these damn games that I think creation just like almost like lost control, because when these companies like Sega and Nintendo had limited power between the 8-bit, 16-bit, and even 32-bit era, that's when true art was created for these damn games. In my personal opinion, when they were limited. Because like when you look at, bro, Michael Jackson composed the soundtrack to Sonic 3.
He did?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Michael.
Man, rest in peace to the GOAT. But it's just like stuff like that where like Michael Jackson was actually able to sit down. He transferred basically, he sampled his own music in the little Sega Genesis chip, their little audio chip. He sampled all his own music and created a whole new soundtrack using that shit. But I just think
Okay.
it's dope, not only just hearing that, but to be actually executed so well when they were limited by so much. And nowadays it's like you can throw stuff up in a matter of weeks that
But
has greater size than those games. And then now so creativity is like being pushed out the way because of time.
let me ask you the question. So is it the ease that allows you to do it? So we all like everybody. Hold on, yes, but he didn't like the sound quality. Okay. So let's take this for example.
Right.
All of us can go out and get a game engine. We all can go on the internet, download a game engine right now to this day for
Yes,
free
Lord.
and create a 2D platformer. The
Mm-hmm.
easiest type of game to make. Do you think
Now,
that's the problem? And it's the same
no.
with YouTube. Anybody can go on YouTube,
See,
sit down in front of a
exactly.
camera, just like we are right now, and
It
make a
makes
gameplay
bullshit.
video.
Yeah. Now,
And they're all not good, but
I
even the
think
ones that are good may not get found.
that is also true.
So
Now,
is it
that isn't necessarily a problem of the ones who aren't doing it well, but and this isn't just in cases of gaming in general, to where you have an overflood of shitty content and that's overflowing the potential ones that could rise through that bullshit. That's been going on for years in everything, every area that is overcrowded, whether it be music. It's happening really bad in hip hop right now. I think we all know that. Little Yachty, but it's just like there are the people who are looking and promoting and publishing and that are actually overwatching everything. They're letting robots do it. So you getting the ones that already made it, they're just getting a boost. They're the ones that's getting pushed up even further to the top. And the ones that, like us, are being left down below a threshold that are actually making decent content, putting something out there into the world instead of just trying to get a dollar, they are the ones that's being
I
covered
mean,
over the
I would
bullshit
like a
because of the
dollar
people.
too, but
I mean,
yeah.
60 cents.
I mean, that is what it
I'm
is.
cool with 60
But
cents. But
I
yeah,
hear you,
they
man.
want quality in repetition. That's an actual brother Drew Bean. Thank you for joining. I missed you a lot.
I know, man. Like I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. We trying to get at least to a weekly stream, a weekly podcast
Yeah.
with the occasional stream. I need to be streaming. I have no excuse, so I'm gonna come back to streaming. But
Yeah, and that's the truth too, bro. Because it's like I don't care what no one says to this day. Like Shovel Knight, in my personal opinion, was the best game of 2014.
okay,
Like in my personal opinion, that was the best game released that year, and that doesn't make it a problem that Shovel Knight, in my opinion, was the best game. It's just like why wasn't there anything better than that?
so whoa, no hat in the building. Thanks for following, man.
Oh no,
Appreciate
heck,
you.
hit me with the follow. Nothing but love and appreciation.
But
Throughout.
I want to go
All right.
ahead. I want to go ahead and actually, speaking of no hat, I want to go ahead and talk about what he said. He said, and I want you specifically, Jen, to speak on this.
True.
I think there's too much money to make in a AAA game. Most
Yeah.
big studios play it safe because if they invest money in one game, it has a possibility of sinking the whole company.
True.
So what do you think about that? Do you think they're playing? Do you think that's the reason Call of Duty wasn't
Hell
so
yeah,
great?
because it's tried and true. Because there isn't anything stopping them from pushing out. Like Call of Duty up until Modern Warfare 3 used the same engine.
Okay. They should have kept.
That's the
using
end
it.
of the
I really
argument.
that.
Like when you
I
think
really
about
like that one.
when you think about that, just think about that alone for a minute. For Call of Duty 1, and I'm talking all of the spin-offs, Call of Duty from day one throughout Treyarch and Infinity Ward used the same engine. They just upgraded it visually every year
That's true.
up until Modern Warfare 3. And then so that means that instantly cut down on about 50% of the work that they could be doing. And the guys were putting that towards innovation. They was just like, oh yeah, let's
But
make
were
something
they putting it towards innovation?
up until Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, think about what we see in the Modern Warfare 2 when we